Hello, my dear friends. My name is Mario Pedro Gould. You're now tuned into the Alpha Success Network, and it is another beautiful day. I hope this message is finding you in a positive state of mind. And today I'd like us to explore what I do believe is the number one reason that causes majority of people to fail achieving the unique set of goals that they set for themselves. What is the number one reason, Mario? I'm glad you asked. The number one reason that holds people back, that stops people from achieving the goals that they set for themselves, is giving up at the first sight of difficulty. I want you to take a trip down memory lane. Go back to your own history and think about a goal that you set out to accomplish. It may have been a fitness goal, a health goal, a financial goal, a career goal, or even a social goal, whatever goal you set out to accomplish. If you didn't achieve this goal, I want you to ask yourself the very, very powerful question. What happened? Yes, what happened? I started off with so much enthusiasm, optimism, hope, excitement, but I failed to achieve my goal. If you exercise a very heavy dose of self-honesty, you will realize that what happened is that reality hit. What do you mean by reality hit, Mario? You came face to face with obstacles. You came face to face with challenges. You came face to face with barriers. And what did you do? You gave up. You gave up. About a month and a half ago, I started taking salsa classes. And just like you, when you are embarking on a new goal, I was filled with excitement. I was filled with enthusiasm. I was very, very motivated and inspired until I hit the salsa dance floor. And here's the interesting thing that happened was that as I was learning the basic moves of the salsa, the excitement was still there until I was paired with another woman to actually do the dance moves. And then I began to fail in a room full of people. I felt like everybody was watching me fail. My ego took a very, very strong hit. And at that point in time, I made a very, very crucial decision. I chose to stay and persist through the embarrassment and failure which I perceived was happening in the room. You know, this is a very, very challenging obstacle. It's one of the obstacles, for example, that stops people from public speaking, the fear of failing in public. So when I chose to persist through this obstacle, new avenues opened up for me. You know what I'm saying? I decided to take private classes and I decided to practice and practice and practice because I said that I committed to my goal of becoming a great salsa dancer because it's very, very important to me. And since then, I have noticed that I am improving. I am getting better and better. I am able to complete some basic steps. I'm able to do some few moves, with the lady when I'm dancing. So I want you to really think about your own goals that you believe are important to you. And first and foremost, before going any further, I want you to recommit to those goals. I want you to visualize what it would actually mean for your life to realize, to manifest and demonstrate those goals. And from that point, I want you to make a conscious decision to persist in spite of any obstacles or challenges that you may be faced with. Because it is through persisting through challenges and obstacles that you're faced with that you not only will eventually achieve your goal, but will develop your character. And as you develop your character, my dear friends, you begin to develop a high level of self-belief, a high level of self-confidence, a high level of self-acceptance, a high level of self-love, all of which are a great foundation for other goals which you will set out to accomplish in your life in the future. This is a very, very interesting conversation because majority of times when I talk to people and ask them about some of their goals, dreams, and aspirations, they tell me what they want to do. And in my mind, I'm wondering, why are they not doing it? There's so many people that began to take salsa classes and quit, began to learn Spanish and quit, began to do XYZ and quit. Do not be that person. Be the person that commits to their goals and wholeheartedly barrels through every obstacle, challenge, and barrier that is in front of you. I do believe, my dear friends, that the good life is promised to those who do not give up at the first sight of difficulty.